Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more scary stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I am a good liar. I have been my whole life. I'm 12 years old, or am I 13 or 11? I'm such a good liar that I could convincingly tell you anything. It was my father who first taught me how to lie. Look them dead in the eyes, son. Don't blink or look to one side. Dead in the eyes, speak calmly, add in some details, ones that aren't important. That makes things more believable. So every day I concoct a new adventure to tell my classmates. They lap it up. They believe I live in the big mansion, that I only wear tatty clothes because my parents don't want me to be spoiled. They don't know that I actually live in a caravan in the field behind it. Last week, I told them that my parents had taken me off to a ski resort for the weekend. We met Prince William up there. He loves skiing. I was really bad at it, but Will, he said I can call him that. Said it didn't matter because he thought I was really funny. I must have fallen over right in front of him about 8 times. We're going to be invited to dinner at the Windsor Castle soon. I like that story. It's another thing my father taught me about lying. You can't always paint yourself as the hero. Sometimes you have to be bad at things. Today, I'm telling an even better lie. They opened the aquarium especially for me, I say, breathing evenly. My parents just knew that I'd always dreamed of swimming with sharks. I looked directly at them. I don't know if you've all seen, but they have those loved little orange fish at the aquarium too, like Nemo. I've got a stuffed one from the gift shop, but I'll get some real ones soon. It's all in the details, the little inconsequential details. Anyway, the shark swimming went a bit wrong. The shark tried to attack me, but I fought it off. I shrug nonchalantly and bask in their awe. One girl asks if she can touch the red gash across my face. It was my father who taught me how to lie. I have to be believable when I explain away the injuries he gives me, or he'll kill me. I'm a good liar, but a very bad boy. Oh, so the dad is the one abusing him and teaching him how to lie, so it's in the dad's favor. But the kid thinks it's so cool to lie because he was taught that as a kid. So basically the dad is abusing him and telling him to tell his classmates little stories as to how he gets these marks, and the kid thinks it's cool. Like the dad is helping him. That's a twist. My stepfather hated everything my mother loved, not just me or her hobbies, and hell, probably himself too, but everything that made her happy. But Apollo he hated more than anything. I was 5 when me and my mum got Apollo, a skinny, skittish puppy at the time. He was patient with me. Toddlers aren't always nice, but he worshipped mum. The little I remember of that time was happiness. I was 7 when that man moved in. He didn't tolerate happiness in the house. He kicked Apollo for being too loud, and soon kicked me as well. After almost losing a finger, he learned to not hit us when Apollo was there. If he had known that I had noticed that he feared the dog, he would have beat me for noticing. He hated weakness, and it was always someone else's fault if he didn't like how he was feeling. After a while, he started ordering me to herd Apollo into another room and close the door when he wanted to beat my mother. Apollo would bark, howl, and claw the door when it happened. The neighbors called animal protection 3 times, but never called the police. Some dogs can open doors. Apollo wasn't one of them. I did not kill a man when I was 8 years old. All I did was open a door. Whoa! So Apollo killed the guy. Good job. Good job, Papa. Protect your owner, honestly. Protect her. I mean, obviously this story isn't real, but dogs do protect us. Okay. If you know how to train them and if you treat them well, they will protect you. But obviously, if you're mean to them and you're a terrible owner, yeah, screw you. Mum, I don't like it. I want to get off. I was a bit surprised. He had always been so brave. I was way more afraid than him when we got on. I never liked to be so high up from the ground. This would be so much fun, he said when we were parking the car. I had kind of hoped he would be strong for both of us. Oh honey, I'm sorry, we can't get off now. The ride has already started. But remember the small roller coaster in the park we went to when you were little with the funny clown? This is just like that, only bigger. And remember how awesome it was? My son looked at me with watery eyes. Oh god, he had been so excited about this. I tried to swallow my own nervousness and keep talking to calm him down. My voice was shaking a bit, but I managed to put on a smile. It's okay. You might feel a bit funny in your stomach. It's because of the speed and the changes in the force that pushes you. It's normal. Listen, do you hear? Other people are scared too. He looked at me with his kind blue eyes and nodded. Just barely. I wanted to hug him, but my back was pressing to the seat so heavily I couldn't move enough. So was his. My eyes caught a glimpse of the sun over my son's head. The sky was so bright. I tried to ignore the metallic clanging sound and people screaming somewhere else that seemed to be so far away. Oh, how I missed the ground. Then I felt a big drop on my stomach. We were going faster and faster. My son started sobbing and I tightened my grip on his hand. I thought he would become such a handsome man someday. He would end up having a good life and marry a nice girl, or a guy, who knows. I didn't care as long as he was happy. That's all I wanted, for him to be happy and not scared. Someone behind us started to scream. I felt my blood run cold. I tried to keep my focus on one thing that mattered, my son's hand and my calm voice that kept telling him that it was all going to be okay. Oh, he would become such a handsome man someday. But at this point, he was just a 6-year-old boy on his first flight, going to surprise his grandparents all the way across the country. And the last thing I saw before I closed my eyes was the second engine on fire. So they're like free falling from a plane, or the plane, is just falling. Wow. And they made us think it was a roller coaster ride. That's sad, dude. When you hear about like plane stories, when they crash or they just fall, I'm pretty sure a lot of us wonder how everyone felt during the last moments, like knowing that the plane is just gonna fall and not make it. That's sad. That's so scary, man. I want a divorce. What are you talking about? I kept my voice steady. I don't want you to come home. I've already put your things in boxes. They're in the storage locker. Look, Hannah, what is this? We said we would talk when I got back. I closed my eyes and remembered why I needed this, finding strength in the certainty that I was doing the right thing. I gripped the phone hard. There's nothing to talk about, Michael. We don't work. We haven't worked for a long time. I'm not ready to just move on, forgive and forget. I just can't do it. Is this about, don't you say her name. Baby, I told you, it was a mistake. It was only a kiss and I stopped it. It just happened and I don't have any feelings for her. I love you. That's bull, Michael. Nobody held a gun to your head and made you kiss her. You did it because you wanted to, because you could. And it's not just about her. Look, I don't want to argue, okay? This is better. It's better for you. It's better for me. It's better for Rebecca. It's better. I can't just walk away, Hannah. You, the two of you, are my whole life. Everything else is just stuff I have to do, so at the end of the day, I can come home to you. I'm sorry, Michael. I don't feel that way anymore. What? I don't love you. You don't love me? The phone shook in my hand as I blinked back tears. Breathe, Hannah, breathe. Keep breathing. You can do this. You're strong. No, not anymore. I heard him cry over the phone. His voice was thin, whining. You're lying. I've always loved you, Michael, but I don't love you like that anymore. I can't. And there's just too much baggage. It's like sitting in a car that's going nowhere. I can't anymore. I need to breathe again. An inarticulate sound came through the line, garbled. He was probably pressing the phone against his chest, trying to find the right words, so I said them for him. Goodbye, Michael. My lawyer will be in touch. Hannah, I hung up on him and threw the phone on the couch, sinking to the floor. I couldn't hold the anguish anymore. I felt like I was going to be sick. Well done. I looked at her. Her perfectly manicured nails, curled hair, sweetheart dimples, the knife she held against my baby's throat. I did what you wanted. He's all yours. Please, let Rebecca go. Oh, sweetie, she clucked. We both know he will never leave you. But hearing you on the phone just now, do you think anybody will be surprised when he comes home to Rebecca laying in the crib with a pillow on her face and you face down in the bath? I wailed as she cooed. Don't worry, Rebecca won't feel a thing. So the third party is the one threatening her, holding a freaking knife to her throat so she would divorce her husband. And now she's gonna kill them both. Oh my gosh. Jeez, this is why you don't mess with the wrong people, honestly. What the heck, Michael? Like, what kind of crazy person did you kiss on the forehead? And she's gonna kill your baby too. This is why you don't mess with the crazies. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!